G'day guys and girls, and welcome back to our little channel, Goodies Beer Reviews. As you can see, the view, I can't stop talking about it, and we will have another pan and scan afterwards. Today I've got a beer that I found at Uncle Dan's, and I'll tell you what, I'm going off Uncle Dan's a bit because they just don't have the range of craft beer anymore. They just don't. This is White Rabbit, and I've had a White Rabbit before, and I've also had a White Rabbit beer. This is Chocolate Stout, and it's made with Pana, P-A-N-A, organic, of course, cacao, or I suppose chocolate powder or some shit. Anyways, 5.6% ABV, 375ml can, which is what we love here on the channel, a white can with the rabbit, their trademark. Now, this is their stout, Fermentation Imagination. It's a bit witty. 1.7 standard drinks. Holy moly, a couple of these, you will be in trouble. Beer with spirit added. Oh, maybe it's got a Jaeger shot. Or a bit of vodka. Brewed and canned around Australia. Blah, 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 Victoria. Part of the Lion group. So these are Lion. 1.7 standard drinks. Drink-wise. Otherwise, you get pregnant or could. Big spiel, lengthy on the back. Roasted malts, barley. Very late addition of cacao, brandy spirit, and candy syrup. Wow. To produce a slightly sweet beer perfect for Easter it's not Easter. And the coming winter months, which is right here now, it's about 4:30, 4:40, and it's starting to cool down. The day was exceptional. A bit of a tip to mix it up. Now, this is a stout. I'm not a huge stout drinker anymore. Crack on the can. Very hissy crack. As the neighbours probably think I'm mad. Left-handed beer. We'll turn it around and give it a pour. Now, this is a stout. Chocolate stout. If I'm going to have a stout, I like coffee. I like coffee in my stout. I don't mind chocolate, but I'm not a big sweet tooth. I'm not a big chocolate guy. There's the occasional block of chocolate in the fridge, but the teenager attacks that, I think, more than me. Oh, I can smell that from here. It smells like cake mix. Very nice looking beer. Not much light through that at all, is there? Wow, good looking beer in the bougie little Meriton glass. I found some stains on my sheets this morning, and I'm not lying. They were at the end of the bed where they tuck the sheets in like a lunatic. So I come in and I untuck the sheets because I can't handle being cocooned in like some lunatic. And then I woke up this morning, and where the sheets tuck under, there's all this, it looks like rust. Maybe it's just rust stains, or someone's just been fucking sodomised. And it's not me. Let's go. Let's have a sniff. Yeah, so I'm not shitting on it. These things happen, but, I think it's the old put the stains tucked in so you can't see them. Oh, that's Chocolate Central. This is Willy Wonka Chocolate Central. 1.7 drinks. Wow. Okay, 5.6. Not too bad for a stout on this glorious Queensland afternoon. State of origin Wednesday night. Wow. Wonder if we'll get flogged again in New South Wales. Oh, that's lovely. It is not as good as Mudgy Mud, but it is up there in my top 10 stouts. I have to give this immediately a banger. I wasn't expecting this. It sounded a bit, wanky. Sounded a bit, how you going? I am very surprised by this. This is how much I paid, a little bit of dribble, for a beer last night. I only had two. And it was, I think, $11 or $12 for a schooner of Bolter Easy Hazy. Are you kidding me? You can get a 4-pack for $16. But I suppose it's the atmosphere and have it on tap and all that shit. Sorry. I had to keep that in the mouth a bit. Medium mouthfeel, as stated, chocolate. Honey and syrup, well, brandy spirit and candy syrup to produce a slightly sweet beer. It has got that little bit of a honey tinge to it. I went walking today all over the shop. I went to the shops and I had a lovely walk around the shops. I had, for the first time in my life, so if you don't listen to shit, you can leave now. If you see this, give it a go if you like a stout. It is phenomenal. Chocolatey, medium mouthfeel, pretty cheap, as I say cheap, here in Australia, which is a rip-off. I think it was $5.50 or $6 a can. Uncle Dan's has got more ginger beer and apple cider than anything these days. It's just getting beyond a joke. And if you like that, good stuff. But there's more apple cider and fucking ginger beer than craft beer. It's becoming less and less. I think a lot of these small breweries are struggling. And the Grifter shared a beer today, and it was from Behemoth. And Roy, our wildlife man, I think Behemoth overtook Chur. That is a very easy drinking chocolate stout. If I could brew that myself, wow, absolutely decadent. So back to me. I went for a walk today. All day I've been out whilst they changed my dirty sheets, which was just a bit funky monkey. The guy said to me, "Oh, you've got to email such and such it." I said, "I'm not doing that. It's supposed to be 4.5, 5 star." And I'm not a wanker, but I mean, mate, just change the sheets. Like, wouldn't you just go, "Yes, sir, I'll have someone come up throughout the day," or don't even call me sir, just go, "Hey, mate, I'll get the sheets changed." I'll be like, "Shit, yeah." Like, it just puts you a bit off. And I think it's one thing to check when you stay at a hotel, check the sheets, because some of them are sketchy. I've stayed at some sketchy hotels in my time. Back when I was working, I remember staying at the old Formula Ones. Oh, mate, I couldn't even, I'm over 6'4". Like, I'm tall, 6'4", 6'5", and I couldn't even stand up in the room nearly without bumping my head into those little fire extinguisher things. Old metal ones. That is very surprisingly lovely. If you like a stout, buy this. I had a burger today. I wasn't very hungry in the afternoon, and I just wanted a snacky poo. And you know, for the first time I tried a Moss burger, M-O-S, not S-O-S, like I usually need. A Moz burger, and not from Mos Eisley for those Star Wars fans. Bad joke. Dad joke. A Moss burger, and I'll tell you what, $8.50. It was the size of your hand. My hand, I've got quite big hands, but you know what they say about big hands. Yeah, but I've got quite a larger hand. But this burger, it was delightful. It was simple, just enough sauce, a lot of options, and I just had it with lettuce, tomato, and onion, but the tomato was so fresh. Spanish onion was sweet, and the bun was fresh, and the meat was just, I think it's an Angus 80 gram patty, or I think 80 gram. Yeah, it's not huge, but I'll tell you, I'll do a review tomorrow if I remember, which I can only remember 4 hours of my life at a time at the moment. I'll do a review of Moz Burger tomorrow. Mate, it was just, and the service. I went back and one lady was there going, "I ordered a honey tea and there's not enough honey in it and I want more honey and you say it's got honey." And I walked straight up and I said, "Oh, excuse me," to the lady working there, because she just looked deflated, and I said, "That's one, I'm not being silly, but that's one of the best little burgers I've ever had." And the look on this old sour chick was like, "Meh." And I was like, "I'm serious." It was just an absolute great burger. And the lady in the kitchen come out and said, "Thank you so much." And I said, "You know what? Fuck yeah, it was a good burger. It was really good." I said, "You know what? I'm up here and I'm going to come back tomorrow and I'm going to try, there's a chicken katsu one and there's even a fish sandwich. But I'm going to go I'm going to have what I had again, because I think it was just a simple, beautiful burger." Jeez, you can't beat this. I needed this. I was away in January in Thailand with a teenager. You know, being up here, and I've just been I've been working from home, doing work at home and stuff, and you just start staring at four walls and just got to get out. Yeah. leave it at that. Anyways, all right. Love each other, take care of each other, be kind to each other. I'll probably leave you with the view. Not bad, really. Quite nice. So yeah, Mosburger tomorrow. Get you the next one.